Hello, my beautiful friends. How are you? So, this is going to be, let's call it the first reading for the new year. This is going to be a collective reading. We're going to do sign by sign. I'm only going to talk about the major things you need to know, okay? Of course, being a non-personal reading, meaning it's not aimed to one particular person. When we do the personal readings, not only we connect with the little flame, but I ask specific things the person wants to know, and I address those things, and I tell them what else things that perhaps don't see. Now, when we do a general reading such as this, there is no way that I could connect to a particular person. So what I do is I basically think of the sign I'm reading for, and I ask God, the universe, please let this message be available to whomever might need it, might need to hear it. So on your end, what you need to do, my dear friends, is do the same thing, but the opposite. God, universe, whatever you believe in, if there is a message for me, if I need to have a message, please let me have it. Please let me have it. And always remember, be grateful for everything. Always say thank you. Put thank you at the end of every sentence you speak. Gratitude attracts more things to be grateful about. So let's begin. So what I am going to do, I am going to connect first. We're going to do a little ritual. Those of you who would like to connect, I mean, so many people report, yeah, Marco, I was able to connect. I felt the flame. I felt the tingling. So it seems to be working even when, in this case, meaning a general reading. So let's do it anyways. And, so I'm going to make myself open to you. I am going to send you the connection. Then you guys, from the other end, you should be able to connect it so that you can receive the message that you need to receive, okay? So it's very simple. It's going to take 1 minute. Please put your hands like this. And you see this little flame right here? You see this little flame? Just the flame. Imagine that little flame be made of light. So it's not going to burn. It's actually a lot brighter than that, but light. So imagine in your mind, the little flame, about 1 inch tall, one to the right, one on the left, and it's going to be in the palm of your hands. Just visualize it. And in your mind, all you need to say is, thank you, yes, I'm open to connect with or to Marco, and visualize the little flame, like see it. And what you should be able to feel is, it might start like a slight tingling. Some of you may feel warm, a very pleasant warm. It's not hot, but it's pleasant warm. Some of you even feel a pressure, okay? You might feel one or all three things or two things. It doesn't matter. All we need to know is that you can feel it on both ends, okay? Both sides. So, just focus on that. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending it to you. Feel the little flame, the little tingling. Yep. Yeah, you can feel it. I know you can feel it. I know. Mine are just zzz. See the little flame? Beautiful white little flame. Okay, so now we are going to join the two little flames together into one larger, like little ball of light. There you go. So put your hands like this. And now you're going to feel the two little flames becoming one. And when you squeeze your hands almost to a close, the warmth increases, of course, but it also kind of wants to push you out. Very so subtle feeling of, resistance. And play with it, just play with it. Like a very soft balloon, those birthday balloons, very small, like it's made of light. Can you feel it? When you squeeze it, it gets warmer, right? And it wants to push you out. It's a very strange sensation. It's a spiritual sensation. It's not a material sensation. Just play with it for a little while, okay? You can feel it, right? Feel the resistance? The energy pushes you right out again, very subtly. So now what we're going to do, we're going to join the 5 fingers together, or 10, 12, as many fingers as you have. Just join them together. And then do what I do. We're going to inhale from our nose. Then we're going to open our hands and release that energy up into the universe and say thank you as we do so. We exhale from our mouth. Ready? Okay. Thank you. Connection is established. Wow. Thank you. That's all you need. Wow. That's all you need, my dear friends. All right, let me know. Let me know if it worked, okay? Regardless of the sign. Perfect. So, of course, we're going to start with Aquarius, all right? So let's see what we got for Aquarius for the 2026 season, year. I'm just going to give you the main things you need to know, okay? The main things you need to know. Our friends Aquarius. Let me feel what the right cards are. Ready? All right. For Aquarius. Thank you, Seth. All right. Your immediate past. All right. You took a big, we're going to talk a little bit about now, and then we're going to go in 2026. So your immediate past, you took a big chance. You took a step longer than your step, if that makes any sense. In other words, you went a little bit over what you're normally used to. And you did this on purpose. You wanted to have them push the envelope a little bit. Know that you are assisted. Know that you are protected. So whatever this chance, risk, opportunity, or this leap of faith, you did the right thing. You're going to be successful. So you are assisted from above, and in a way, you are being tested. So don't worry. Things are going to turn out okay when it comes to that risk you took, okay? Now, let's look at the present. Did you invest money? Did you buy a house? Did you buy an apartment? Did you invested something, and it has to do with money. So, and you did it kind of not knowing what the outcome would be, but you simply trusted your instinct. But that's the best thing you could have done, because that's what the universe likes. I could also be starting a new business, starting a new partnership. There's some kind of cooperation here, some kind of cooperation between 2 or perhaps 3 people. And this is going to be well worth it. So it's a brand new beginning for you guys. It's probably even something new. Not only it's a brand new beginning, it's a brand new year. I mean, do you realize this is the very first card of the deck? This is card number 0. It doesn't get any more new than that, okay? So this venture could go either way. So the only thing you gotta watch, dear Aquarius, is the very first steps you take will determine the outcome, long-term outcome. I'm going to repeat that again. This fellow here is edging on the edge of a precipice here. So his journey could go either really good or really bad. Now, the little dog is his companion, and he's going to warn him not to make any mistakes. So there might be some signs around you that guide you and you say, Jesus, that was kind of a coincidence. There ain't no coincidence. Those signs are guided from above, okay? What I can tell you is that you really got to watch what you do at the very get-go, because the decisions you're going to make at the very beginning of this venture, this could also be a relationship, this could be a house, a business, whatever it is, even moving somewhere else. I see you're traversing water, some of you. It is important that you really, really think about the very first moves, because it's like a game of chess. If you make a mistake at the very beginning, you're doomed, and doesn't matter what happens. But if you make it the right move, you're going to win the game of chess. So, challenge. This is your challenge. Your challenge is that, simply put, you worry too much. That's it. You worry too much. So you worry about things you shouldn't worry about. You're worrying about things that haven't happened yet. In other words, you are visualizing a negative outcome when there ain't no need to do so. In other words, the best thing you could do, or the least I should say you could do, Aquarius, is be neutral. I'm not saying to jump up and down of joy in anticipation, but if you start anything, whether it's a business, a relationship, thinking I am not going to make it based on your past experience, you're already cursing, you're already infusing negative thoughts into the new venture. You don't know whether it's going to be successful or not. Whether it's a relationship, a venture, a business, it doesn't matter. What matters is you don't know. So why are you even thinking of starting something when you already curse yourself that it's not going to work? I bet you it's not going to work. I bet you I'm going to fail. I bet you I'm not going to have no customers. I bet you people are not going to come. I bet you this and I bet you that. In other words, you're betting against yourself. When you say I bet you are betting against yourself. What do you have to gain by doing that? So let me tell you what this is all about. This is not about succeeding in business. This is not about succeeding in whatever you're doing here. This is about succeeding in stopping this self-deprecation, self-belittling. Why do you tell yourself it's not going to work when you haven't even started yet? I mean, the least you can do is, I think it's going to work, and just do the best you can. But if you're ready to fail before you even open the doors, what is the point? So this challenge is not about the business or the venture or the relationship. This is about you learning that you need to stop judging the future from your past experiences. Say, but Marco, I've learned from hard times. I've learned from experiences. Well, you're learning to see your business close the door even before you open? I mean, at the very least you can do is be neutral. I'm not saying to jump up and down of joy, which that's what you should do. But if you don't want to do that, at the very least, stay neutral. Don't curse it before you even open it. So this is really important. You must stay away from negative thinking. At the very least, give it a chance. Stay neutral. See what else. This is the right card right here. Not only this is Aquarius, but this is the star. So you see, it's telling you that instead of then thinking negative, think positive. In other words, make a wish and see it realized. This is the wish card. So make a wish and see it realized. Could it be a relationship? Well, I'll be honest with you. So far, I don't see nothing that speaks of relationships. I see more materials and money and risk and so on and so forth. But of course, it could be a relationship. Yes. No, it keeps on going on the money theme. So not only that, but this, whatever you're doing, again, whatever it is, relationship, money, business, venture, investment, whatever it is going to take a lot of nurturing. It's going to take a lot of patience. So don't think that you're going to open the door and you're going to immediately going to be swamped with happiness and clients and money. Hey, I wish you that. I wish you that would be the case. But according to what I see here, it's going to take a lot of nurturing and patience, and it's a long-term thing, not a short-term thing. Now, if you ask me, yes, you should see, if it's a business, you should see people lining up outside in your mind. You should see people lining up outside. What's happening here, though, I think you are scared and or burnt from a previous experience, and you just don't believe that you could possibly have people lined up outside. And so you are worrying more than anything. So it is you that it's making it a long-term venture instead of an immediate success. Because let me ask you a question. If you would have had 3 or 4 immediate successes before, you do it on automatic and say, this is going to be yet another success. But perhaps because you had some disappointments before, you think this is not going to work. So that mix of negative and positive, it's giving you this kind of in the middle of the road, meaning, yes, it's going to work, but not right away. In other words, don't panic, don't close the doors if you don't make money the first 3 months. It might take a year before perhaps you're going to break even in 6 months, and then you start making money a year from now. But this is all due to your past experiences. Your mindset tells the universe that you don't want a quick success, immediate success, because, what, you don't deserve it, or because you had disappointments before? So this is the challenge. You are starting something brand new. It could be wonderful, but because of your past experiences, you're undermining, sabotaging yourself. That's all there is to it. Okay? Because as you can see, we have negative and positive beside each other. So who's the deciding factor? You. Now let's see the outcome. Decision. So here we go again. You must make a decision. You got to decide. Do I want to succeed or do I want to have a hard time? You must decide. So do you see how everything is hinged on you? Look, the universe is neutral. The universe can give you one pebble or a castle with the same exact effort. The universe doesn't care whether you want a castle or whether you want a pebble. It is you that decide how big you want to get. Do you think the universe is limited? Do you think the universe has a hard time giving you 10 castles? For what? It's unlimited. So, it is you who decides. The universe wants to give you a big gift. Look at this. This is unexpected money, unexpected victory, unexpected win, unexpected gain. This is some kind of the Ace of Pentacles. You see, there is a hand coming out of the sky giving you one big gold medal. What does that mean? It's a gift from heaven. So don't block it. Don't block it, because that's what's going to happen. Look at this. Look at this. It doesn't get any better than this. So if it's a relationship, here's the relationship, and this is the best as it gets. The lovers is even better than soulmates. So think about that. So suppose this is talking about a relationship, not a business. To me, based on what I see here, it speaks of real estate, business, investments, etc. I haven't seen a love card yet until now. But of course, some of you, not everyone is going to start a business or buy a house. Some of you are concerned, or you're thinking about a relationship. But the same principle applies. If you are going to think that this relationship is going to fail because the other ones failed, then you stand no chance. The universe is willing to give you. The universe is willing to help you. The universe is willing to gift you way more than you can imagine. But you have to make the decision to open the door. If you, oh no, I am not lucky enough, I don't deserve it, nothing good ever happens to me, my family was poor, so I'm destined to be poor, or why do I deserve all of this? Well, then the universe, okay, you're right, you don't deserve it. Because don't forget, God always says yes. That's the title of my book. God always says yes. If you think you're not worthy, God says you're right. If you think you're worthy, God says you're right. So, look, this is going to be a very interesting year for you guys. Very interesting. All you have to do is, this is how I'm going to end this reading. Stop judging the future based on your past. Simple as that. Stop undermining, sabotaging your future based on your past. Close December 31st. It's over. Whatever you learned from the past, leave it there. The universe wants to gift you like you won't even believe it here. Look at this. Money, love, everything. But in the center of it all, we have you making a decision. The decision is, am I going to allow it or am I going to do the same as always? The universe is ready to give you everything. Do you see this? So you're the only one who has the keys. You're going to open the door or you're going to shut it shut. So you make that decision. Everything is ready to go here. Look, number 0, ready to go. Other people helping you, ready to go. The wish fulfilled, ready to go. But the whole thing hinges on you deciding to receive instead of then I don't deserve it. That's all there is to it. All right? So this is going to be a very interesting year for you guys. Again, we're going to close it at that. Allow it. Don't close the door. All you have to do, don't do nothing other than one simple word, or maybe 2. Thank you. That's all you need to do. Thank you. Don't say, I don't deserve it, why me, or too good to be true, or this or not, No, just say thank you. That's all. Saying thank you tells the universe that you're willing to receive it. That's all. Thank you. That's all you need to do. Okay? Good. So it's going to be a very interesting year for you. Let's see what messages we have for you. What did I tell you? You read it. I don't even need to read it. You see that? So this is what the universe has in store for you. We're not gonna pull those messages because I'm just gonna keep it neutral. I'm just gonna give you a yes or no answer. Think of your question. Your answer is yes. Wow, this reading is all so it's good all around. Just don't screw it up. Don't sabotage yourself. Okay. All right, Aries. So do me a favor if you haven't yet. Click on this button. Subscribe to the channel. The more the channel grows, of course, the more I can offer and the more time I can spend on it. I really appreciate it. And Happy New Year. See you guys soon. All right. So we are now going to do our friends Gemini. Gemini, if you did not see the beginning of this, the first 5 minutes, it was for everyone, right? And then I did Aquarius. So go back and connect with the flame if you didn't. You're gonna like it. And let me know if you were able to connect, okay? And then come back here and listen to your reading. Okay, in the meantime, I prepare the cards. Gemini. Good. We're good. Okay, so Gemini, one message is the Seth. Thank you. Okay, Gemini, let's see what we got for you guys. So first of all, we're going to look at the end of 2025, and then we're going to go into 2026, okay? Only what you need to know. All right, so things have been kind of a standstill for you guys. It's almost as you feel stuck. You feel like you can't go forward, you cannot go backwards. Well, whatever, backwards meaning that relationship it's over, or the business is closed, or that opportunity is gone. So now the only way forward is to go forward. You cannot go back. Okay, so that's done. So now you're open for business. I can see you are open to just about any adventure, any adventure. So this is the end of 2025. The past is gone, is finished. That divorce is finalized. The relationship is finished. The business is closed. That the suffering is finished. You're all done. You're all done. So you're starting brand new. So now you're waiting to see what you want to do in 2026. Now, just from what I see with this card here, I think it's going to be a positive reading because this is a positive card. This fellow here, by the way, it looks like Trump's son, doesn't he? Baron, right? But the point is, it's a Leo card. It's a positive card. The color that stands out is gold. And to me, it doesn't look sad. It looks happy. Like he's looking at the future with hope in his eyes. So to me, this is going to be a positive reading. Let's see if I'm right. So let's see now. Let's start January 1st and let's see what's going on with you guys. Everything from before is finished, done with the death card. So it couldn't be any more finished than that. Now, this particular deck does not really show what I'm telling you now, but most other decks, let me show you something. 1 second. Let me find the death card in another deck. Let's see if I'm right, because I want to show you something here. I mean, I really like this deck, but some of the cards are not the way they should be. Let me find the death card here. Give me 1 second, you guys, okay? Of course, it's going to, oh, there you go. See, look. Do you see what's going on here? Right here? Do you see the sun coming out from behind the hill? So what does that mean? What this card really symbolizes is that one chapter or one book is finished, done with, so that the sun can come up from behind the hill. So I guess there is a little bit of a hint here, but it looks like a cloud. I wish they would put a sun there, like this one here. See? There you go. So now that you know, this card, now when I do a reading and this card comes out, people they get scared. Oh my God, am I going to die or somebody's going to... No, this is the opposite. This is a very positive card because what this tells you is the old ways are dead, so you make room for something beautiful. The sun is coming up. So now, especially this being the reading for the new year, this could not be any more fitting than this. I mean, this card is perfect. It's telling you what I told you before. Everything you've done until now is finished. That book is finished. Now you're starting a brand new book. And this could not be any better than this. Now, the only thing we need is we get the sun card or an ace, then we're really, cooking with gas here. So let's see what else we got. You're taking a little bit of a risk in the new year. Let me see what you are doing. Okay, stability, celebration, looking forward. So I can see you a little bit, you're not as positive as you should be. I mean, there's nothing negative here, but it's almost, I see hesitation. The universe is telling you, hey, what are you waiting for? Look, this is an ace. I told you we needed an ace. So this is an ace. The universe is going to make you a very beautiful gift. Do you see this hand is coming out of the clouds with a big gold medal? Well, this is winning a gold medal. What does that symbolize? It means that the universe is ready to pay you, to reward you. But it seems to me, though, that you're kind of hesitating. See this guy here? It's kind of looking outside of the balcony, but it's not really moving. It's like it's very stable and very like, should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? And this guy here says, I have a lot of wisdom. I've learned the hard way. I'm getting old. All those excuses not to do anything. So yeah, he has a lot of wisdom, a lot of acquired knowledge, yes. But he should kind of get off his butt and get going because this is the first of the year, so you need to don't judge the new year based on your disappointments from the year before. I mean, I can see you here ready to go, but what if he's going to cheat on me again? What if she's going to cheat on me again? What if this? What if that? In other words, you got too many what ifs here. You need to get going. Don't say, New Year resolution, then January 15, yeah, by the end of January, I'm going to do something. Then February comes around and you say, well, I'm going to wait till next year. No, you need to get off your sofa and get things done. So this card is recommending you take that chance. You take a little bit of a risk. Don't be afraid. Things are going to work out for you. And as you can see, the universe is ready to give you a huge gift. The question is, are you going to meet the universe halfway, or are you going to think that it's going to appear in your mailbox? It could, but the point is, the universe wants to see action in order to pay you. If you make a wish, suppose you say, I want to start this business coming January. I want to open a coffee shop. Okay, and then you do nothing. The universe says, no, it was not serious. But if you start looking for a place, asking how much is the rent, thinking of a name for the coffee shop, doing some research, what kind of coffees you're going to be using, etc., the universe is going to take you seriously. Hey, it really wants to open a coffee shop. Think about it. So taking action is one of the 7 steps of the law of attraction. You must not only see the coffee shop in your mind, you must not only have the name, the location in mind, you must not only allow for gestation and feel the feeling of being there, the people ordering coffee and cappuccinos and pastry and this and that, but you must also make some action, take some action. And that's when the universe is going to take you seriously. So perhaps you say, yeah, but I haven't got the money. Where do I get the money from? Okay, what if you take care of the other steps? And the universe is going to, all of a sudden, you get a call from a lawyer and say, you know what? Your great uncle just passed away in another country and he left you $500,000 inheritance. How do you know? You say these things don't happen? No, it's not true. It happened to a client of mine. The exact same thing. So I read the tarot for this lady, an Italian lady. And she says, Marco, I am at a point where I cannot even pay my electrical bill. I don't know what to do. So I told her, think positive, do this, do that, imagine money coming to you effortlessly and so on and so forth. She sent me an email 10 days later. This is what she said. Marco, after the reading, 3 days later, I had faith. She says, thanks to your recommendation, your suggestion, I was thinking positive. I get a letter from a lawyer in Germany. She's Italian. A lawyer in Germany. And she opened the mail, and the letter said that a distant relative. She says, yeah, this guy, he came to see us one time when I was a little girl. I heard, my mother mention his name once in a while, but we never talked or nothing, right? She says, he passed away, he was very wealthy, and he left money to all of his nieces and nephews and so on and so forth. And so the lawyer said, you might want to come and see us because it's going to be worth your while. So she jumped on the airplane, she went to Germany, and she says she was presented with a check for 100,000 euros. Are you joking? 100,000 euros. She says, it's not a fortune, but that's enough for me to have no issues for the rest of my life. I'm going to keep on working, but I'm not going to worry about paying my electrical bill anymore. So in other words, these things do happen. You have to trust me on this. These magical things do happen because life is magical. It's not real. It's a dream and it's magical. So when you believe in magic, magic will happen. So don't tell yourself, yeah, I really want to open that coffee shop, that business. I really want to find my partner, whatever. But, I don't have the money. How am I going to get married if I don't have the money to buy the house? What is the point in looking for a partner? What is the point in looking for a coffee shop? What is the point of looking if I don't have the money? or if I failed 3 times before, so what? So what? Just believe in yourself and the universe will take care of it. Simple as that. So as far as I can see here, we're going to look at the outcome now. But as far as I can see, everything you did in 2025, it's closed. Closed for business. Done. I see you looking at a brand new way of thinking right here. The death card is telling you that, yeah, you're done with the old way of thinking completely. The sun is coming up, but you must take a little bit of a risk. You know, you have to show the universe that you're willing to make that step instead of then sitting on your throne there waiting for whatever. So you must be willing to get out of the house in order to celebrate. And when you do that and take a little bit of a risk, the universe will reward you big time. It's right here. You can see it. You see this? That's a big reward right there. So let's see now the outcome. Here's you building the business. See? And it's probably you're doing this in partnership. One another person, or perhaps 2, perhaps going to be 3 of you. See 3 people here building a house, building a business here. So there you go. Let me see what else. Stop worrying about what went wrong before. See, this fellow is gathering all of the weapons because it doesn't want to fight anymore. It doesn't want to argue. It doesn't want a hard time. It's hiding the weapons. What does that mean? Hiding anything that can hurt you. So in other words, it doesn't want to argue anymore. It just wants to hide any possible danger or any possible discord. Do you understand? And here's a brand new beginning right here. This is a brand new. There's nothing better than the Ace of Swords that tells us brand new beginning, brand new way of thinking. So I see you're going to make it. I see you will have a brand new beginning and you're going to be successful because the universe is giving you. See, the universe, you have to think of the universe as a mirror. So the universe is mirroring you. So if the universe is giving you this beautiful prize here, it means that you are going to do something really good. Because if you are thinking negative, the universe is not going to give you something positive. But I can see the universe is ready to give you a big payout here. So you must be doing something good. And I can see the reason here is your way of thinking is completely dead and you're getting a brand new one. You're upgrading a brand new frequency. So all the power to you. This is a beautiful reading. It's a reading of renaissance. It's a reading of rebirth. And because it's beginning of the year, it fits perfectly. So don't screw it up. Don't sabotage yourself. Think positive. You're going to be just fine. The universe is on your side. The question is, will you open the door or will you shut the door closed? The universe is ready to serve you. Are you ready to receive? Or are you going to judge it from your past experience? Your choice. Let's see what you got here. 4 cards. Getting to know each other. So if you're looking for a relationship, if you're open to a relationship, it looks like you're going to meet someone, but you're going to start very, very slow. You're kind of going to get to know each other. You're not going to jump into anything, okay? Let me see what's at the bottom here. It looks like later on, throughout the year, you're going to get engaged. So you're going to first know each other, and then you're going to get engaged. Congratulations. We're now going to pull a yes or no coin. Think of your question. It's a no. So whatever the question was, I don't know. But there you have it, my dear friends. So have you subscribed to the channel yet? Would you mind? Help us grow the channel so we can offer more and more and more, okay? Thank you so much. And if you need anything personal, the address is at the bottom left. See you guys soon. Thank you. All right. So next, we're going to read for our friends Libra. So we did the Aquarius, we did the Gemini, now we're going to do Libra. Libra, if you didn't see the first 5 minutes of the video, at the very beginning is kind of an introduction. And I do a little ritual where we connect with a little flame. So if you're interested, just pause it, go back at the beginning, connect with the flame, and then come back here, okay? So, it seems to work better. A lot of people report it works better. So, in the meantime, I'll prepare your cards. All right. This for Libra. Thank you, Seth. What message would you like to send towards Libra? Thank you. We're good to go. Are you good to go, Libra? Okay, let's get it done. Let's look at the past, whatever relevant, the last 3 months or so. So, you're dreaming and you're trying to elevate yourself spiritually. You've been trying to. Your old you, totally done, finished. This is the Ten of Swords. There is no better cards. Well, the Death card is another one. But this is specifically way of thinking. The Death card can signify the death of a business, the death of a relationship, the death of whatever. But the Ten of Swords is the death of a way of thinking, because swords symbolize ideas, knowledge, imagination, perception, anything to do with the psyche, okay? So I can see that you'll be looking at elevating yourself psychologically, and you made it. So the end of the year, the old ego is totally done. So now let's see what we have coming up for the new year. You really must stop this way of thinking. So the intention is there, but it looks to me like it's translating into January. Let me take a look. Oh, so you made the decision, but you didn't make the decision. Wow, Libra. I don't like this so far. No. I don't like this. I do not like this. No. So what's happening here, Libra? What's happening here is that you decided to change, but you didn't. You're still afraid. You're still thinking of having a better life, but you didn't do anything about it. You're still undecided. Here we're in March already, and you're still undecided. It's almost as if, yeah, but what if? What if I get hurt? What if they laugh at me? What if this? What if I fail? Well, if you fail, you get up and you start all over again. But you're never going to know until you try. Now, you have a kind of an impetus of success, of like a moment of, yeah, I'm going to do this, and, I decided. But then you fall right back again. And it's almost, no, I can't. So in other words, this is confusion in your mind, you see right here? And I think it has to do also with relationships. I mean, you have not decided. Coming even May or June, you're still undecided, Libra. You still don't know who you want to be with, if anyone. You get this spurs of, oh yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Like maybe you read something positive or you watch a positive video on YouTube and you get all excited, but then you fall right into the old pattern again. So I'll be honest with you, I don't like this. I mean, what can I tell you? You see yourself crying, undecisiveness, confusion. I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. So what's going on in Libra? So the first part of the year, I can see you spending in that scared kind of mindset, scared of failure, scared of what if it's not going to work. I don't know what you're trying to do here. All I know though is that the first at least 5 months of the year are going to be you going up and down. Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it. What if I fail? Should I try? What if it doesn't work? I'm just going to think about it. And I'm going to decide later. Before you know, it's 2027 already. So let me see what you're going to be doing. Oof, it gets worse and worse here. Wow. Wow. Oh my God. Libra, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. It gets worse and worse. At least the very first half of the year, you're spending based on the pains of the past. But I was betrayed, I was stabbed in my back, I was cheated on, and this and that. So what? Grow up already. Grow up, and it's life. It's life. It's sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad, you become stronger. As simple as that. So I know it's not easy, been there, done that, but what are you going to do? Lay down and die? I mean, get up. Next. Tell the universe, is that all you got? Yeah, I suffer for 6 months. Is that all you got? You just made me stronger. Thank you, universe. So in other words, turn the negative into a positive. Yeah, you get hit with the 2x4 over the head once in a while, but instead of then laying down and dying, just say, is that all you got? You know you made me stronger? And just get up and go. Simple as that. What other choice do you have? You're going to be mopping forever and crying and, oh, they did this to me and this and that, No. What are you going to do with that? Just say, thank you for making me stronger. The truth of the matter is, the you soul chose that life anyways. So these are lessons you needed. So don't blame the universe if you put this in your own script, in your own movie script. It means that in your karmic records, your Akashic records, you needed this particular experience. So the universe is giving it to you because you ordered it and now you complain? So it looks to me like you're stuck. You don't want to do nothing for the first 5 or 6 months because of what happened to you in the past. So is that what you're going to do? I thought we were talking about the future, not the past. All right, let's look at the rest of the year, okay? There you go. Now we're cooking with gas. So coming July, August, we got the card of victory. So let me see what else we got here. And everything now is beautiful. And everything now is beautiful. So there you have it. The first 5 or 6 months, it looks like it's going to be a lot of trial and error and a lot of being afraid or not to fail and because of what happened to you before. Then eventually coming the beginning of summer, you're going to wake up and you say, you know what, this is enough. There is nothing I can do about the past, but I can do plenty about the future. And when you wake up from that nightmare, you have the card of victory, you have an offer of love, and you got money coming to you. What else can I say? So people who owed you money are going to pay you. You can see right there is this guy splitting money or paying debts. Do you see that? And here has somebody offering you love and or peace. And here is Julius Caesar going back to Rome after the battle victorious. And people are happy to see him back and applaud and everything. So what can I say? The first 5 months, down the drain. The second half of the year, you're gonna be blessed. Now, my question to you is, do you really want to suffer for 5 months? Isn't 1 or 2 months enough? Or maybe nothing at all? I mean, you do whatever you want, of course, but knowing what you know, instead of them waiting for July to come around, why don't you do it in February or even at the end of January? Because you do realize that sooner or later this is going to have to go. All of this heartbreak and pain and bad thoughts and negativity and court cases, all of this is going to have to go, right? So instead of them bringing it forth until July, why don't you just do it now and allow this to come in now? Because nothing is written in stone. It's plastic. You wrote this movie. It's plastic. Just modify it. Say, no, I don't want to wait until July. I'm going to do it now. What is the point of this? Oh, I'm mourning. I'm mourning a little bit more. Okay, instead of the mourning for 6 months, mourn for a day and a half, and then get over it, and allow this bounty in now instead of in the summer. It's up to you. All I'm telling you, you're going to end the year in a glorious fashion. So the question is, are you going to wait until July or are you going to do it now? Your choice. Okay? All right. Signs you might be dealing with, we have Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, and Taurus. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Express your love. So do not be afraid to love. If you got cheated on before or hurt before, it's okay. The more the merrier. Just keep on going. And let's see what we got at the bottom here. But love yourself first. You see what it says here? Love yourself first. Perhaps you were looking for love from outside. Perhaps you were looking for love so that you felt loved, which means you did it out of need. Whenever you do something out of need, the universe gives you more need. So instead, of what you need to do is love, to appreciate and love yourself first. And then people are going to come to you to share their love instead of them being needy like you. If you are needy, you're only going to meet another needy person. If you are self-loving, you're going to meet another self-loving person, and the two together, you're going to be unbeatable. Simple as that. Okay? There you have it. So, let's see now your yes or no. Think of your question. The answer is a beautiful yes. There you go, Libra. So that was your reading. I hope it made some sense. It's very positive if you look at it that way. It starts negative, but it ends up beautiful. All you have to do, you have to decide, do I wait or do I do it now? Because it's going to be positive regardless. The question is, when are you going to allow the positivity to come in? Now or in July? Simple as that. You see there's a decision card here? It's your decision, nobody else's. Your decision. Okay? Good. Question. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? It's totally free. Totally. All it costs you is one mouse click. But it really makes a big difference to the channel because Google sees that the channel is appreciated, so they promote it more. The more the numbers go up, the more I can offer, okay? So helping me out on that, okay? Thank you so much and Happy New Year. See you guys very soon. All right, so we are now just finished Libra, so we are now at our friends Taurus. Now Taurus, at the very beginning of the video, the first 5 minutes was the introduction. I did a little ritual to connect with you guys with a little flame. If you would like to connect, it's only 1 minute little exercise. Pause the video, go at the beginning, do the connecting ritual, and then come back here, okay? Your choice. But from the messages I get, it seems to be working, and it seems you guys are appreciating because many of you report being able to connect. So the message can flow better, okay? Taurus. So this is going to be 2026 forecast. We're only going to look at the major things, not minutia. We're going to look at the major things, okay, Taurus? So I'm going to prepare your cards in the meantime. They're good. For Taurus. Thank you, Seth. Any messages for Taurus? Any message for Taurus 2026? Beautiful. Thank you. We're good. Okay, let's look at the last 3 months or so, what you're carrying over, if anything. You know, until now, everyone seems to leave everything behind, the end of 2025. Like, I've done 3 readings already, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra before you, and everyone is leaving like brand new beginning, which is good. Let's see what you're doing. All right. So, did you have anything to do with a Capricorn before? Taurus? Yep. Okay, so you were dealing with a Capricorn before, or yeah, you got two Capricorn and you got a Scorpio here. You've been having a lot of dreams or nightmares lately, the last couple of weeks. And I think these dreams show you kind of, they're hinting you what you need to do. Being the end of the year, you're probably thinking, I want to start brand new. I want a new life. I want something brand new. But you're almost persecuted, or almost, you have nightmares. You have nightmares about the old things, or about an ex, or about things like that. So leave these nightmares behind, hopefully, and just bless them for the lesson learned, and say, thank you, but I no longer need you. Just release them to the universe and say, thank you for the experience. I appreciate it. You made me stronger, but I no longer need you. Therefore, I release you into the greater universe for the benefit of others. I now replace you with love and light, and you invite love and light to replace the void that the negativity leaves behind. As the negativity leaves you, it leaves a void. So you need to fill that empty void with whatever you want. I hope love and light. Okay? So that's what you do. Thank you. I no longer need you. I release you into the universe to fulfill the needs of other beings, and I replace you with love and light, and I invite gold, violet, and white light into my life now, and thank you. So let's see what you're going to be doing now, starting January. Wow. It doesn't get any more decisive than this. The King of Swords has made a decision. The King of Swords is like the law. And as a matter of fact, this card also represents the law. This could be a judge, this could be a military person. Do you have anything to do with someone in the military? Are you in the military yourself? This could be police, this could be law, a judge, a general, a soldier. Regardless, this fellow knows exactly what he wants and how to get it. This person gives orders. In other words, it doesn't need any help from no one, okay? So if this is you, or at least it symbolizes you, personifies you, it means that you know exactly what you want. There is no uncertainty here. It's like, okay, I've made up my mind, done deal. You know that it takes time to get what you want. So you're willing to do the work and go the distance. You know, this card here, this fellow here, you know, everybody was telling him, why do you keep on putting water on this weeds? Don't you see it's just weeds and nothing good can come out of it? And I said, no, I believe in the weeds. So I'm going to keep on putting water. See, there's dandelions here at the bottom, see? And he says, no, I think there's something good about that. He says, maybe I can make a dandelion salad. Very healthy, right? What are you talking about? That's just dead weeds. Well, you'll see. So anyways, he has the patience and is willing to do the hard work to look after the little plant. And now it's bearing fruits. It's giving him money, fruits, whatever you want to call it. In other words, his effort is paying off. So sometimes you must be willing to see the long term instead of then now reward. I want to get my reward now. Well, sometimes it takes a little while to get the reward. But that card is telling you, don't give up. You're going to have a eureka moment. You're going to have, around March, you're going to have a eureka moment, meaning all of a sudden, wow, how come I didn't think of this before? So it's going to is going to really, really make a difference in your life. And you wished as if, I wish I would have known that sooner. So expect a sudden eureka moment around March. So it's going to be like an eye-opener. Say, geez, that's the information I needed. So on what topic? It could be business, financial, health, relationship. I don't know. But in March, expect an eureka moment, a sudden awakening surprise. Well, it could also be an inheritance. I mean, you're buying a house in April, or you're celebrating in April, and looks like a bigger house, or it could be a big profit. It could be, I don't know, did you buy some stocks and maybe in March they're going to pay you off big time? I don't know what it is, but there is a sudden realization. And in April, you're buying a house or making your house bigger or moving into a bigger place, and you're celebrating. So now, a word of warning at the same time, while you're celebrating, some people around you might not like you celebrating. So if I were you, I wouldn't talk too much. If you're going to win a little bit of money at the lottery, or you're going to get an inheritance or a profit at the stock market, whatever it is, don't advertise it, because there are going to be some people around you who are not going to like it. They are going to, all of a sudden, they're not your friends anymore, or you're going to get a lot of friends all of a sudden because they're going to need money. So all of a sudden, people haven't even said Merry Christmas, going to show up in your life and say, hey, you remember you and I went to school together? You think you can lend me $5,000? There you go. So be careful with that, okay? Wish fulfilled. Coming June, you're going to get coming May, wish fulfilled. So all your wishes are going to be fulfilled, you guys. So congratulations. That's beautiful. Your old way of thinking, completely gone. You are going to be reborn. I can see a slow getting going here. But you, not only you made a decision where you didn't leave nothing to up in air. You said, this is what I'm going to do. Hey, perhaps you bought an old dilapidated home or building. Perhaps you got it from a bank, perhaps was worth nothing, repossessed, whatever, and you fixed it up and you made a nice coffee shop or a bookstore, I don't know, something. Or perhaps you fixed it and you're fixing and you're going to sell it. But you're making a big profit out of it. Perhaps you're making something and then you open a business in it. So you're going to be celebrating a wish fulfilled. You are starting a brand new life. Coming June, you're going to start a brand new life. Let's see what you got going on in July. What did I just tell you? Brand new life. The Wheel of Fortune. So your preparation work, the first 6 months, you're going to see a big leveling up already in May. You're going to feel like, wow, my wish is fulfilled. But coming June, coming July, you're going to be so happy because you're going to feel all of a sudden lucky, everything goes your way, people want to help you, the universe helps you in unexpected ways. You know, when it rains, it pours, you know what I mean? Like, as you get going with the positive mindset, the universe gives you more of it. And so it just exponentially, it grows exponentially. Now, in August, you are going to wish someone was next to you. There is a person from the past here. There is a person from the past whom you're trying to manifest. Taurus. You have other love offers, yes, other possibility or probabilities. but you are focused on one person and one person only. I don't know if you're going to be able to manifest them. We're going to find out by the end of the year. But it looks like once you fixed your financials, your work, your health, maybe you needed to lose some weight, maybe you needed to join a gym, I don't know. But you're going to spend the first 6 months in fixing things up. In March, you're going to have a eureka moment, an unlock moment. And then you're going to start thinking about love. Now, in September, there's a little bit of a disappointment here. The disappointment is someone is going to walk away from you. This could be a relationship that perhaps was just a relationship. This could be friends. This could be having to leave a job. But there is a little bit of disappointment in September. Let's see what's going to happen in October. But I don't think you worry about this too much, because perhaps your newfound success, Taurus, is bothering other people. Let's see what's going on in October. No problem. You're victorious. You're leaving. You're going somewhere else. You're coming in hot and fast and just showing off your brand new car, whether it's a Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever that is. But you, and perhaps whoever is walking away from you, your success is just too much for them to handle. Perhaps they don't appreciate you being happy. I don't know why, but there's some people walking away from you when you show your success or when you become successful. On the other hand, perhaps if you're already with someone in a relationship, this is not the person you want to be with. Perhaps this is just a relationship. So you want something for real, and they walk away. Okay? Elevation. Month of November, elevation spiritually. You're really, really, really hitting the nail on the head, and it keeps on becoming better and better. And you're going to end the year 2026 gloriously. The card, the most beautiful card in the entire deck of 78 cards is the Sun. And this is the Sun. Now, when I saw this here, I know this is a spark. I understand that. An illumination. But in my mind, I said, Jesus, that looks like the sun. And then the sun came out. So it is amazing to me how this 12 months, they start from abandoning the old way of thinking behind 2025. And then you started in January with a clear 100% decisive mindset. So you did not leave anything halfway. They were telling you it's not going to work, and you said, I show you. Then in March, you have a eureka moment, which greatly amplifies your positive mindset. In April, you're buying something, or you're selling something, or you're starting a business, or a bigger home, whatever. In May, your wish is fulfilled. In June, the old way of thinking is totally finished, done with. In July, it's like a brand new person. You get rewards and compliments, congratulations, and gifts from everywhere. You're going to wonder, what the hell happened here? Why is everybody loving me all of a sudden? But then, of course, you're missing someone. You're missing someone, and it looks like you want to manifest them. I hate to tell you, it doesn't look like they're going to be with you by the end of the year. But at the very least, you're going to get rid of, or at least put some distance with those who don't belong by your side. But the point is, the reading keeps on getting more and more and more positive as the months go by, and you end December of 2026 in the most glorious way you can imagine. So, of course, we know that positive attracts positive because the like attracts like. So the entire year goes into a crescendo of more and more and more positive. And the more positive you put out there, the more positive comes towards you. The last 3 months, especially, are going to be something that you're never going to forget for the rest of your life. Will you find love in 2026? Let's see. But as far as personally, you're going to be flying. Worth waiting for. It couldn't be any more specific than that. So yes, it's going to be a little while. Yes, you might have to wait a year, but it's going to be worth waiting for. Let's see what's at the bottom. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? So don't rush it. It's going to be worth waiting for. You're going to find a past life relationship. This is your true soulmate, lifetime after lifetime. So don't rush it. Allow them to come to you. You prepare the groundwork. You fix yourself. You keep on thinking positive. They will come when the time is right, as you can see. Now, signs you might be dealing with here. We have Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Leo, and Taurus. Let's see what we got. Yes or no answer? Ask your question. The answer is yes. There you have it. So Taurus, that was your reading. I hope you liked it. And let me know what you think. Yeah, achievement. Look at this. You're going to achieve great things in 2026. This is the 10 of Wands, which is achievement. Some of you might even be moving somewhere else, okay? Good. Just a small favor. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, would you mind doing so? It is totally free to you, but it really, really helps the channel, okay? I really appreciate it. And if you need anything in particularly for yourself, meaning personal, the address is at the bottom left, okay? Thank you so much. See you soon. All right, so we did Taurus, so now it's going to be Virgo. Virgo 2026 forecast, just the most important things. Virgo, at the beginning of this video, the first 5 minutes is neutral. So what I did was a little ritual with the flame to connect, you know. It's only a minute. If you want, just pause the video, go back at the beginning. The first 5 minutes, there's a little ritual. See if you can connect. I believe it's going to be worthwhile based on what I read in your comments. In the meantime, I get the cards ready, okay? And then come back here and then just watch your reading, okay? All right. Thank you. All right, we're good to go. So Virgo, let's see what we have for the last 3 months of 2025. Just the main topics. Buying, selling. Whew. All right. Well, good thing the year is over because you've been down the drain here the last few months. Okay, so we got a lot of tears here and a lot of, did you have to pay money? Were you told to pay money, perhaps by a judge or I don't know. But it looks like you had to pay money. It looks to me like a divorce or a debt. It looks like you paid money at the end of the year, okay? Meaning 2025. But not only that, I see you all bubbly on the outside, but in tears on the inside. And it's getting worse instead of getting better. You went from the 8 of Swords, meaning I think people don't like me, or I think I'm a failure, I think I am, I think people don't understand me, to almost desperation. The 9 of Wands is desperation. I mean, the 9 of Swords. The only card after that is the 10 of Swords, where it says enough is enough. Done. Now, rebirth of the soul. So you're ending 2025 not in the most stellar of ways. So let's see what we got for the new year, okay? So now we're going to get the cards from the top. We're going to do month by month, starting with January. In January, you're going to receive a huge gift. This could be an inheritance, a win, a sale, a gain, maybe stocks, maybe your house is worth a lot more than you thought. You're going to be able to borrow some money against it. Perhaps you don't need a big house anymore and you're selling it for a big profit. It doesn't matter. In January, you are receiving a big unexpected gift. Okay? It could be an inheritance also. Okay? In February, this gift, this brand new unexpected gain is going to give you the opportunity to basically cut off everything from your past and be a totally different way of thinking. Swords has to do with the way of thinking. So, and of course, everything material starts from a way of thinking. The material universe is a mirror image of your inner state of mind universe. You don't describe what's out there. You create what's out there by the way you describe it. You see what I mean? So if you say, my life stinks because of what I see out there, the reality is your life stinks because you describe it that way. That's what you need to understand. Your outside life is a mirror. It doesn't go on automatic. It shows you what's going on inside of you. So fix the inside, don't fix the outside. Come in March. March, you're now ready to take off. You're literally ready to go. You're packing up your bags. You're plotting. You're making a route. Perhaps you're going on a trip. Perhaps you're going on an adventure, meaning you might even be opening a business or changing a lifestyle. I don't know. This money here, I have a feeling it's quite a bit of money. So perhaps it's going to allow you to travel or even move to another city. See, this fellow is contemplating moving or getting going, getting on the trail, and, he's thinking of doing something different. The Nine of Wands is not giving up. In other words, he's got one wand to get what he wants. So it needs 10. When he gets 10, he made it. But 9 is almost there, of course. It's contemplating what do I do next, but it's a positive card. So coming April, you are going to receive a beautiful love offer. This person might be a little bit younger than you, or maybe, I don't know, up to 10, 15 years younger. But this person is extremely sincere. In other words, he's looking at you in the eyes. A white horse symbolizes honesty, and is also very peaceful and very relaxed. And that's exactly what you need. You don't need drama anymore. This is not going to be a Scorpio or a Leo or an Aries, or this is going to be a Cancer, a Gemini, a Libra, Capricorn. In other words, maybe Aquarius, a very tranquil, very peaceful, very thoughtful person. Okay, so no surprises here. It's a very stable and calm, peaceful person. Okay, so that's going to happen around January, February, March, April. In May, you're going to screw it up. Why is that? The problem is with you guys that you're still stuck in the past. We know, you know, and I know that person who took advantage of you last year is your soulmate. We know that. There's no point hiding it. And we know that the emotions you had or, went through are irresistible. Why? You shed a lot of tears. You were hurt. You were happy and you cried. But that's exactly what you're looking for. That's the problem. You see, a lot of people say, but wait a minute, I am offering you a peaceful, calm, tranquil life. All you have to do is wash the dishes, watch TV. I'll take care of the rest. No, that's not how it works. That's how it should work, but that's not how it works. Emotions and the up and down roller coaster of emotions is what people actually want, especially women. So, if you have to choose between two twins, two guys, twins. So in other words, they look exactly the same. So there is no difference as far as being attracted to one more than the other. But one is very calm, tranquil, peaceful, he speaks softly, and so on and so forth. And his brother is a son of a bitch, motorcycle, crazy, he tells you he's going to take you out, but then he doesn't. One day, you guys have an argument, then he shows up with a rose, and then he takes you out all of a sudden. And in other words, he gives you all these ups and downs of emotions when he keeps you waiting and guessing all of the time. You're going to choose that 10 times out of 10 over his brother. Why? Because his brother, at the end of the day, is boring. And nobody likes boring. You like excitement, you like emotions, you like unexpected. What is he going to do tomorrow? Is he going to surprise me, or is he going to argue with me? Are we going to break up, or are we going to make up? And that keeps you on your toes and wanting more. His brother gives you the same thing every day, peaceful, expected, predictable. After a while, you get bored. There's no adventure anymore. So, you getting a beautiful love offer from a very nice person in April. But in May, you're going to screw it up, as you can see. In other words, there is not enough excitement for you. It's just too good. And too good is not good. Don't blame me. It's the way it works. It gets predictable. It gets the same. Let me ask you a question. Suppose you like, I don't know, tiramisu cake. Yeah, it's beautiful. Wow. It's so good. I love tiramisu. But would you eat tiramisu every single day? Would you? Don't you think you get tired after 10 days? Isn't it better if one day is Black Forest, one day is cherry cake, one day is ice cream, one day is tiramisu? Isn't it better? Think about it. So that's what's going on here. Predictability, after a while, it becomes stagnant. It becomes non-exciting. Same old, same old. So you're going to screw it up. So let's see what happens when you screw it up. So now we go January, February, March, April, May. So now we're in June. So in June, you're going to get a message from above. Your guardian angel, your soul, whatever you want to call it, God, the Virgin Mary, whatever you believe in, Mother Teresa, is going to send you a message. And the message is even more beautiful than before. So, this person, now man or woman, it doesn't matter, is going to be really, really, really good for you. So what will you do? July. So in July, let me see, in August, you're going to walk away. My God, my God. Virgo, are you sure about this? Look, this person is as good as it gets. I understand. I understand you want excitement. I understand. You are going to walk away. You're going to walk away, but you're going to regret it. Yeah, you're going to regret it. What if, just listen to me a second. What if this starts beautifully in peace and I mean, this person is beautiful. I can tell whether a man or woman, it doesn't matter. This person is extremely attractive. but you think, oh, they're too nice. I don't get excited, and it's not enough excitement for me. And what if you allow them? You allow them to come out. What if give them a little bit of a chance that perhaps they are going to surprise you? What if they're a lot more exciting than you think? Are they your soulmate? I don't think so. I don't see a soulmate card here. Anyways, coming August, it looks like you are going to walk away or they're going to walk away because they're knocking on a shut door. So the door is not opening. So September say, I know what I want. I know what I want. I know what I want. Then October comes around. You make a wish. I already know what the wish is. November, I might as well be alone and then with somebody I don't want to be with. And December, you're going to win. Okay. December, you're going to be happy. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that you're making a mistake. You know what you want. And it looks to me like in September, you are gonna make a ruling. Say, no, I know what I want. I know they're good looking. Your friends are gonna tell you like, are you crazy? They're so hot. They're so good looking. My God, how can you say no to somebody like that? And I say, I know what I want. And so you're gonna be alone for a little while. You're gonna make a wish. I already know what the wish is, and also. So you're gonna be alone, and you're gonna be relatively happy. And in December, it looks like you're winning. Now I don't know what's gonna happen in 2027 yet. But let's end the year with a very positive card, which is victory. So are you getting back together with your soulmate? I don't know. Well, it looks to me like you really miss him here. So, I mean, if that's your victory, then that's your victory. What can I say, my dear friends? So that's your reading pretty much. That's your reading, okay? Signs you might be dealing with, we have Sagittarius, we have Capricorn, we have Leo, we have Aquarius, Taurus, and yeah, that's it. Let's see now if there's a love message from the universe. You deserve love. Yeah, I understand. You want the real thing. You don't want halfway. I understand. Engagement. So you're gonna get it. So in December, you're probably gonna get engaged. Okay. Congratulations. Congratulations, Virgo. Whatever makes you happy, my dear. Now let's pull your yes or no card. Okay. Think of your question. No. It's a no. Okay, my dear Virgo. So that was your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you need anything personal, I mean, this is general, right? For as good as it can be, it's still general. Thousands and thousands of people are going to watch this. If you need a personal reading, the address is at the bottom left. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, would you mind doing so? It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it if you did that. Thank you so much. See you guys very soon. All right. So we are now going to read for our friends Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, this is going to be a 2026 reading. Wow, for the year. We're only going to talk about, well, I'm going to go month by month, okay? Now, if you wish, at the beginning of the video, meaning the first 5 minutes introduction, I did a little ritual, which you guys seem to really enjoy with a little flame, connecting. I send you a flame and you guys receive it. Most of you report receiving it. So if you wish to connect, it's only a minute. Just pause the video, go at the beginning, do the first, do the little ritual, and then come back here, okay? In the meantime, I prepare your cards. All right, Capricorn. Let's see what you've been doing the last 3 months or so. All right. So September, October, a little bit too pensive, retrieving inwards. They don't want to talk very much. Around November or so, you kind of woke up, you receive some assistance. See, sometimes we receive assistance without even realizing it, right? So, but there is a wish fulfilled there. So the wish is coming true and you are receiving help from above. So that's a good thing. That's a good way to end the year, okay? So in the fall, not so good. November or so, you're receiving assistance from above and a wish is becoming true for you, okay? All right. Now, January. January, we have a little bit of disappointment here, but it is a growth process. Perhaps a broken promise, or, I mean, this card usually denotes or symbolizes a disappointment in the love department, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, put it this way. Suppose you lent money to your brother and he moved to another city without repaying you. It's a disappointment, isn't it? That's nothing to do with a relationship. It's a disappointment of the heart. Say, my brother took advantage of me. I'm just making to, as an example. But it looks like a little bit of disappointment. Okay, February. There's an argument here. There's an argument, and perhaps that's your brother. I don't see this being a relationship. I see this an argument, okay? Some kind of an argument. March. So March, you are back in control. So there is a little bit of disappointment, an argument, and in March, you're back in control. I think this is friends, co-workers, or family members. I don't see this being a relationship. I see a little bit of disappointment here, okay? But in March, you're back in control, and you look really, really positive. You have a really positive outlook, okay? April. You're now really thinking of taking off, meaning you are going to be ready for great things. Now, the interesting thing is, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I don't know if you guys realize this, but me as a reader, I can see what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, they're all Leos. 3 Leo cards, one after the other. Does it mean anything? We don't know. But I just thought I'd throw it out there, okay? So coming April, you're going to be ready for bigger things. You're truly going to be thinking about, it's time I'm going to start looking after myself. What am I waiting for? But already in March, you're kind of waking up and you're really a different person, okay? This is when you're going to start investing, working, building, fixing, anything to do with real estate, finances, investments. You're going to be really happy. Now, again, though, there is some people around you who don't like your success, and they're kind of trying to slow you down. Don't ask me why. They're kind of slowing you down. But should you worry about it? See what happens in June? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. You're going to be a very happy camper. The Ten of Cups is the best card when it comes to a loving family. Someone who really, really appreciates you. I mean, these people, these two fellows here, look at this. This couple, they don't see anybody else. There's nobody else in their world. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who hits on them or who invites them out. It doesn't matter who offers this, who offers. It doesn't matter. There is only them and that's it. Okay? So this is as best as it gets. It doesn't get any better than this when it comes to someone reliable to make a family with, to raise children and so on and so forth. It just doesn't get any better than that, okay? So congratulations. So that's going to be June. Let's see what happens in July. victory. And the Leo cards keep on coming up here. Victory, celebration, you guys going to be so attracted to one another. Maybe they're a Leo, I don't know. But we have a lot of Leo cards here. I get 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 8. No, out of 7. 4 out of 7. But you guys are probably going to lock yourself up in a bedroom and don't come out for a month. You're going to order like 20 pizzas or delivery, and that's it. Now, the Four of Swords, and perhaps, if you lock yourself up in a bedroom for a month, you're going to be tired. Now, you are going to need some real rest, like really. You're burning the candle on both ends, and I'm not joking. Perhaps you're not sleeping, perhaps you're sleeping a couple hours a night. I'm not just saying because of this, you know what I mean? But as a whole, perhaps the excitement, you're going to be feeling on fire. You're going to be feeling like full of power and on fire and happy and like, oh my God, like finally, like you're going to be running into this newfound sense of power and the positivity and happiness all at once. And it's going to hit you so hard that you're not going to be sleeping at night. So a combination of things. So this card is telling you, don't burn the candle from both ends because you're going to pay the price. So you need to take a rest. You are building something big and you have the patience to do so. You know what you are doing and you know that it takes time to build something good. So you're willing to do the work. It's going to pay off big time. Even when others are going to tell you it's not going to work. Why are you wasting your time? Don't you see this person is not for you, or this business is not going to work, this and that. No. Look, I've ran probably 6 or 7 businesses in my life. Everyone was telling me they're not going to work. They all work 10 times more than I expected. So it is up to you. It's not up to the business. You can give me an empty stall anywhere. Suppose, let me give you an example. Suppose you got 10 pizzerias or coffee shops or whatever you want, computer store, it doesn't matter, lined up in the same block, saturated. And I open another one of the same. In other words, another computer store or another coffee shop. Say, Marco, it's full of competition. You're not going to make it. How can you survive it? You got another 6 beside you. You want to bet? Chances are they're not going to survive. I wish them the best. I wish them the best. I never wish harm to my competitors. Actually, they prosper more than I. But I can guarantee you one thing. I will make it big time. It doesn't matter how many competitors I have around. So you see, it's not the numbers, it's the mindset. You understand? So that's September, October, we have victory, another Leo card. Why do you get all these Leo cards here? My God. November, Aries card. You're going to feel like $1 million. In December, all of your problems are going to go away. You have no more needs for negative thinking, arguments. You're not going to have any enemies around you, because that is when you actually understand. So it's going to take a year. You're going to have victory after victory after victory here. But the end of 2026 is when you truly understand that while you thought the enemies were outside, they were actually inside. As I said before, swords has to do with mindset, ideas, imagination, memories, anything to do with the mind, okay? It's not concrete, it's not material. Swords is mind. So the enemies that you perceived outside of you, or the difficulties or negativity, you're going to finally realize that they were all inside of you and that the outside was only a mirror of your inside. So you're finally going to gather all the swords and put them away. I don't need this. So when you do that, all of a sudden the outside becomes beautiful. People are going to congratulate you. People are going to like you. People are going to open the doors for you. People are going to say, wow, you look younger. What did you do? You lost weight, this and that. All of your problems, perceived problems, were all internal, not external. So this is when you're going to realize it and you're going to throw them away. And that's when you're really going to explode because, I mean, you're already doing better and better and better and better and better. But at the end of the year, we have victory, brand new life, no more problems. There you have it, month by month, okay? Signs you might be dealing with, I mean, you have a truckload of Leos here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Leos, Sag, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, you, Gemini. Yeah, that's about it. So that's what's going on. The year is going to get better and better every month until you're going to realize that it's up to you and you're going to make it even better. So the last 3 months of the year, I mean, you're going to be very happy starting in the spring, early spring. But in the middle of the year, you're going to be very happy. And then at the end of the year, you're going to be successful even more because you're going to realize that it was all you all along who determined your happiness. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Engagement. So it looks like you're going to get engaged next year. And at the bottom, express your love. So do not be afraid to love or to say I love you or to express your love, okay? When you send love out there, what do you think the universe is going to mirror back to you? Keyword mirror. When you send whatever you send out there, what do you think the universe is going to mirror back to you? So send love, you receive love. Now think of your question. Your answer is no. All right? Good. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. I hope it spoke to you and hope it gave you some hints. Of course, this is general, so if you want something personal, the address is at the bottom left. And if I can ask you a small favor, it doesn't cost you nothing at all. See this button right here? Would you mind clicking on it so that the numbers go up so I can offer more and more and more? Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. And have a beautiful, prosperous, and super happy New Year. All right, so we are now getting into the fire. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Okay, so fire signs, starting with Aries. I was going to mention while I prepared the cards, the very beginning of this video, the first 5 minutes, it's a general introduction. And also I did a little, yeah, I know my new German Shepherd, look at this. He likes to bite, you know, because he's teething, right? So he's going nuts. The little puppy is a month and a half, and he's teething, right? Let me show you how cute he is. You're gonna like it. Let me show you. Look at him. Look at him. See? Isn't it nice? Yeah, look at him. Wow. See? He's so smart. Anyways, back to us. I was going to say, at the beginning of the video, like the introduction, I do a little bit of exercise to connect with you guys. If you would like to connect with a little flame, it's only 1 minute, minute and a half. Just go back there, connect, and then come back here, okay? I will prepare. Yeah, he said they're ready. Okay, good. So pause the video, go back at the beginning if you want, then come back here, okay? A lot of people are reporting, surprisingly, they're able to connect and it seems to work better, okay? So in the meantime, I'll get going. All right, you guys? Okay. So this is going to be for Aries. Thank you, Seth. Thank you, Seth. God, universe, whatever messages for Aries, please allow me to download them and send them to them, to our friends Aries. Thank you. All right, Aries. So we're going to pull 3 cards from the bottom first. That's going to denote the end of 2025. Good. Good bath. Good bath. Okay. So it looks like you're achieving good things. You're going to be fine. You're going to make a lot of money, and you're going to achieve whatever you want. You're a very strong person. No problem there. The only thing is there is a little bit of a negative energy here. I am not sure what that is about, but there is something that you're hiding, something hidden, something either a habit, an addiction. An addiction, Seth says. Ooh. So not a habit. A habit could be good or bad. Addiction is no good. Drinking. It could be drinking. Ouch. It could be drinking or pills or sleeping pills or some other stuff. I don't know. If that is the case, stop it now because that's not good for you, okay? So, thank you. Be careful of an addiction you developed recently, okay? Financially, everything else you're doing fine. It looks like you're in the process of moving, and it is a positive move, okay? So that's all good. And now let's see what you got going on now. Okay, be careful. There is an offer, either buying, selling a house, a car, whatever it is. This person is not being honest with you. Now, the black horse denotes something hidden. It's a financial transaction. This could be work. This could be an offer of some financial offer, a loan, a car purchase, a car sales, house, whatever. Even a rental agreement. Before you sign on the dotted line, be very careful. And this is going to happen in January. Now, in February, okay, you're going to be alone in February? I don't know. I think you're kind of more destined, not destined. You chose to be alone. Is that what I'm getting? Yeah, you're going to cut everything off. So coming March, you're cutting everything off. I think you prefer to be alone than to be with the wrong person or company. In March, you're going to change everything. This is you. You're going to be in control of a situation. Whatever you're doing right now, you don't feel it in full control, Aries. You don't like being told what to do or directed by other people. You are the kind of person that you like to make your own road. In other words, you want to be the boss of yourself. And I don't blame you because I am the same. I can never, ever, ever work for other people or be a subordinate. I just can't. I manage businesses, but only if the owner is not there. Meaning, if they say, Marco, here's the keys, manage my business, this is my expectation, to do the best you can. I can do that. But when there is a boss telling me what to do all day long, I just can't. I can't because it's his dream, it's not my dream, right? But if they give me blank check, meaning do whatever you want, we trust you, then I can do it. But I've owned some 10 or 12 businesses over my life, over the years, so I create employment. I don't need to be employed by anyone. Never been unemployed a single day in my life, ever. I create employment. I probably hired 1,000 people and fired a few also over the course of my life, okay? All right, let's go back to you guys. You are going to be in full control of a situation. You don't like being told what to do or working for other people. You're going to work for yourself. That's January, February, March, April. Coming May, here comes the sun. May is going to be explosive for you. Very, very positive, very happy. This is the happiest card in the deck, okay? And then we have June. There is a money transaction. You are buying, selling, investing, opening a business, and so on and so forth. There's money transaction. 2, 4, 6. Then we go to July. In July, you're going to be flying. You're going to be really, really good. So You're going to be very happy in July. And here is you feeling on top of the world. This is August. First, I'm going to pull the cards out, okay? Wish come true in September. Any legal issues or balancing of everything is in October. You have a nice gift coming in November, and you have a love offer coming in December. Wow, Aries, these cards are fantastic. So you're going to have a fantastic, beautiful, gorgeous year ahead. So it seems to me that whatever this negativity here is, like you are already now, the end of December, you're already smelling the success, which is really good. There is something haunting you, whether it's something hidden, whether it's something negative that happened. I don't know. Could be an addiction, but you need to deal with that. You see, if you don't deal with this now, it's going to come back and bite you later. You have to face this. You have to, whatever it is, you know. I don't know. Whatever it is, you have to fix it before it will. You don't want to build an empire and then having it crumble into pieces because this comes back and haunts you. You need to fix it now. Fix it before you get into the big stuff. As I said, in January, be careful signing papers because there is something hidden. This person is covering his face or their face on a black horse, and also they're holding on the money. If somebody is sincere, honest, the money is given like this. But when somebody says it like this, there's something wrong with that, okay? Now, February, whatever, March, you're going to run into some money, and you're going to start, and you're going to understand that you're going to be self-sufficient, and that's the best way to be for you, self-sufficient. So in March, you're going to cut everything off, meaning I don't need anybody. I know what I'm doing. It's going to be a new switch of ideas. In April, you're going to be in full control. In May, here comes the sun. You might have something to do with a Leo. If not, then this is a very positive card, very positive card. In June, you're going to either buy or sell something, or you're going to see an increase in money. You might be selling a house, you might be buying a house, but there is a money transfer and it's positive, okay? Now, in July, you're going to feel like you're flying. Things are going your way, everybody's agreeing with you, and everybody's complimenting you, you're doing really, really well. And in August, you're going to feel in full control, meaning, wow, now I have the opportunity to truly, truly be myself. In August, you're going to be like a brand new person. You're going to feel alive again. In September is when your wish will come true. You expressed some kind of a wish in September, it will come true, okay? In October, you either got some legal issues, buying, selling, whatever it is, or signing some documents, or fairness, meaning things have to be fair, meaning what you seed is what you sow is what you reap. So if there's anything that you need to fix, if there's anything you need to fix it now before you have to deal with it later. Because if you keep something hidden, something unresolved, something unfinished business, or something that perhaps you think you should be fixing, an apology, whatever it is, do it now, because eventually this is going to come back and haunts you. Okay? So fix it now. In November, you're receiving a gift, you're receiving an inheritance. It could be a win, it could be a gain, some kind of a profit. You're going to be happy. And this is more money than you think. And in December, there is a very nice love offer. Might be a difference in age between you guys, but it's very, very sincere, either from you to them or from them to you. But this is really, really good, okay? Now, any hidden messages for Aries? Or anything I haven't covered, Seth? You need to do a lot of thinking right now. If there's anything you need to fix it now. You're going to be very happily married. You're going to have a nice family. Very, very nice. And this is the same horse, the same card as this. Be careful because there is someone making you an offer, perhaps employment offer. Let's get into a partnership. This person is hiding something. Be very careful, okay? If you're buying a house with someone, or if you, I don't know, investing money together, whatever it is, this person has a hidden agenda, okay? You're going to be fine regardless, Aries. There you go. Signs you might be dealing with. We have Capricorn, Leo, yourself, Aquarius. We have Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, yourself, Aquarius, Libra, and Pisces, okay? Beautiful. Now, let's see if there's a love message here. Bésame mucho. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release your ex. So you have someone you're dealing with, you need to release them, perhaps your ex. And chemistry. There is a very nice chemistry between you and someone you're going to meet, and there is a difference in age, okay? Good. All right. Now, yes or no? Think of your question. The answer is no. There you go. Okay, you guys. So this is your reading. I hope you liked it. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, would you mind doing me a favor? That click right there, it really helps the channel. And happy New Year. All the best to you. May God give you everything you want times 100, okay? And don't forget, the God is everything. God is everywhere. I'm not saying this in a religious way. I'm saying from a universal standpoint. God did not create the universe. God is the universe. So, which means God is also in you. Jesus told you, if you want to find God, do not look outside, but look inside. So, God is in you. So, behave as such. You have a huge responsibility. All the best to you. All right. We now continue with our friends Leons. So, Leo, as I get the cards ready, if you want to, at the very beginning of the video, meaning the first 5 or 6 minutes, I did a little ritual to connect with you guys. And, it's called the flame connection. If you would like to connect and perhaps, I see a lot of people are reporting a lot of success, and they're able to connect, and they seem to be receiving better messages or a clear message. So if you want to just go at the beginning first, do the little ritual. It's about 1.5 minutes, and then come back here. Okay, Leo? I think you're going to be happy what you're going to learn. Okay, Leo, the cards are ready. Seth says. So let's see what we got. First of all, we're going to pull 3 cards from the bottom to see how you're ending 2025. All right, so 2025, you're ending deciding to truly take care of yourself. This is a decision you made around September, October. You are going to take care of your money. You're going to take care of your finances. You've been spending and giving and gifting and helping right and left forever. Leo said enough is enough. I'm still going to help, but I'm going to help myself. It's not that you become a Scrooge or you don't want to help people. It's not that you became a bad person. You realize that if you make yourself strong first, you're going to be able to do a lot more good than helping one person at a time. Leo, let's be honest. How many times have we said, I'm not going to help anybody else? I got screwed too many times. Let's be honest, Leo. You can't. You just can't, okay? I know. Why do I know? Because I'm a Leo myself. You can't. The only thing is we have to become smarter, meaning let's first help ourselves like big time. And then if we want to help other people, we can. It is our mission. I mean, when you chose this sign, you were given a list of, look, choosing this sign entails this, and that. Are you sure you want to do this? You're going to have a lot of responsibility. You're going to help people. You're going to be a leader. You're going to hire people. You're going to fire people. Do you have the, you know what, to do that? Are you able to fire somebody? Are you able to buy, sell, get in business, lead, rescue, save, help? Are you able to do that? And you said, yeah, I do. I want to do that. So you signed a contract, a spiritual contract. So you can't complain now. This is what you wanted. This is what you get. So what I'm saying is the idea of a Leo stopping helping others, forget it. But the smart thing to do is help ourselves first so we can help better. So we don't have to worry if you lend $1,000. You don't have to worry, oh, I hope they return it before the end of the month because I got to pay my payment. No. Say, it's okay. Return it whenever you want. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to have shortage of money. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Now, let's look at 1 month at a time, starting January. There is a call for truth, a call for judgment. This card is not only is help from above, so you're being helped, Leo, duh, as if you didn't know that, but it's also, have you been good? Meaning, what you sow is what you reap. This is judgment. So you're going to be judged. You're going to be tested and judged. So you're going to get whatever you've been seeding. Are you been seeding roses or thorns? We know you've been reseeding roses. Leo cannot seed thorns. We know that. But I'm just telling you, it's time to get paid. So February is going to be a very important month for you. So in January, you're going to basically get paid for what you've done, either good or bad. You're going to see, yeah, it's our little dog, you see? We got a little puppy and it's biting me like crazy. It's teething, right? But it's superficial anyways. In January, you are going to really see that you get paid for what you've done in the past, good or bad, and we know it's good. In February, you're going to have a very revealing dream or several dreams which will really consolidate your future plans, meaning you're going to know exactly what to do. You've been having ideas lately, I should do this, I should do that, I want to start this, I want to start that. But in February, everything is going to become clear and you're going to just explode with happiness because you know what to do. You're going to know what to do. Now, it might entails or might imply taking a little bit of a risk. I know you have no issues with that. I mean, a lion is afraid of risks. Are you kidding me? You eat animals alive. You risk, you're born with it. So in March, there is a little bit of a risk and perhaps travel overseas. You might have to travel overseas. It is risky, but it's going to be worthwhile. I already know what it is. You are traveling overseas, and it's going to be for something really, really, really good. You are meeting your person. You are meeting love. You are meeting a beautiful, this is your person. Look how beautiful. Man or woman, doesn't matter. This person is the real deal. The real deal. You paid the price. And you say, but I have to travel. I have to, go overseas, spend money, do this, do that. Trust me, it's going to be well worth it. So that's going to be April, okay? Now, in May, you're going to feel like things are not moving for you. You're going to feel like, geez, I did all of this. I think what happens is you went faster than you should have. So now the world has to catch up with you. In other words, you are feeling here as if, come on, I know what to do, and things are coming really easy to you. 2026 is going to be an extraordinary year for Leo. So, positively wise. So, but you're going to be feeling as if the world is too slow for you. So, you're going to have to take a little bit of a break, and perhaps you want things to go forward fast, because that's what you are. You want to get things done, right? But in May, you're going to have to slow down a little bit. You're gonna have to allow other people to catch up with you, okay? This is what you want. We know that. This is June, so this is what you want. So it's going to happen, yes, but you're going to have to wait a little bit. Maybe there is a month in between, meaning May, where things just die down, meaning what are we waiting for? Perhaps you're waiting for a visa, you're waiting for a certification or whatever it is, but you're going to have to slow down because the timing is going to be perfect, meaning you have higher intervention here, you see? So you don't have to worry. So even if things seem slower than usual or what is going on? Why is this taking so long? Just be patient. So May, it's a month where you're gonna have to be patient. Okay, we're now going to July, and you're gonna have to make some financial decisions or a decision, but most likely financial, moving, selling, buying, investing, etc., etc. Okay, or perhaps you're running into some money and you need to know you're gonna decide what to do with the money. Then we go into August. In August, you're going to be the King of Pentacles. So whatever decision you're making with the money, you're making the best decision ever. When it comes to money, you're going to be feeling like the king. No S-H-I-T. You see that? There you go. So you're going to be happy love-wise and financially wise. Let's see what happens in September. In September, someone is going to approach you and is going to make you an offer. And however, you are so sharp, you're going to be so sharp this year that you're going to smell them coming even while they're still parking the car in the parking lot. You say, what's that smell? I smell like S-H-I-T. And geez, what is it? And there is someone in their car thinking, I'm going to go there now and I'm going to propose something to Leo and I think I'm going to play them. And you're already thinking, what in the hell? Why can I? What's the smell? And the moment they start walking towards you, your office, your home, whatever it is, you say, oh my God. And the moment they get close to you, you're going to get a punch in the stomach. Before they even say a word, you're going to get a punch in the stomach and your gut is going to say, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. This person is only thinking of playing you. They're so stupid. They're so dumb. They think they can play a Leo. So you're probably going to smile. They're going to give you the dead fish handshake. You know, they're going to shake your hand. They're going to look down. They're going to give you this kind of handshake. You know, where you're going to grab them really firm, like a Leo. How are you? Nice meeting you. But the hand is going to be like this. You see. So in your mind, you're going to say, get the hell out of here. Well, what do you think I am? Born yesterday? I am your father, probably. I am probably your father. You think you can play me? Ask your mother. I am probably your father. And you think you can play me? Come on, you know? So, October. Ten of Pentacles, you're building an empire. You and this person, you're building an empire. So this is going to be gigantic for you, incredibly good. November, you're going to feel like flying. You're going to feel so positive, so magnanimous, so lucky, so fortunate. But deep inside, you know it's no luck. It's because you've been helping others. Thank you, God. Thank you. Thank you. You've been helping others your entire life. You've always taken your shirt to give it to them, to others. And now God is rewarding you. It's payback time. It's not that you want to be paid back. You do it regardless. You do it regardless. You don't expect anything in return, but that's exactly what. It's all I've done all my life. Just help people, help. Empower, encouragement, give, advice. I've been screwed a couple of times. But it's okay. You know, I read something very important the other day, and it made me laugh. When someone takes advantage of a Leo, they just don't know what they did. Because losing a Leo as a friend or as an associate or as a partner, they're never going to be able to replace it. Never. And they're going to regret it for the rest of their life. They think they're hurting you, but feel sorry for them. But it's okay. May God bless them. Send them light. It's okay. Somebody takes advantage of you. It's okay, Leo. Just send them light, blessings. It's okay, Leo. It's all good. Trust me. It's all good. December. Wow. Achievement. The 10 of Wands, the card of achievement. This guy has a full bushel of lumber. It's going to be warm in the entire winter. He went out in the bush to get some wood for his fireplace to keep warm over the winter. And it's going to be so warm you have no idea. But it's also the card of moving. It's the card of moving habitation, meaning you might actually be moving address, okay? But it's a very positive card. This is called the card of achievement. Leo, what can I say? This is fantastic. At the bottom we have, guess who we have at the bottom? Can you guess? Look, Leo, the King of Wands. He needs nothing from no one. He gives. He needs nothing from no one. Only friendship, only understanding. So Leo, you're going to look after your own money now. You're going to start loving yourself. In other words, putting yourself first. You're in control of the situation. This is not a coincidence that we got the King of Wands at the bottom there. It's no coincidence. This is just to tell us, I know. All right. Now, 3 final cards and then a message. 1, 2, 3. Heaven is really taking care of you, Leo. Guess what we got here? The lioness. Look at this. King and a queen. You guys are going to be so good together. But Leo, you're going to need some rest. You're burning the candle on both ends. Please take some rest. When it comes to physical, you need some rest. You're not sleeping enough. Okay? You know exactly what I mean. Get some vitamins, do some exercise. You're super busy. You're just busy. And you say, oh yeah, you sign up at the gym. Okay, well, I start tomorrow. I start next week. I start next month. You sign up, you pay the membership, but you never go. You need to go. You need to sleep and you need to exercise. You need to go for walks and stuff, okay? So, otherwise, gorgeous. Gorgeous reading, Leo. Gorgeous. Let me see if there's any love messages for you. There might be some difference in age. It's all good. You don't mind, do you? All right. This is better than soulmate, by the way. Better. This is the lovers, the forever love. Okay? Think of your question, Leo. This is the answer. Yes. The coins that are not there say no. Are you kidding me? All right, Leo. That's it. Have you subscribed to the channel yet? What are you waiting for? Come on. Let's help one another. Helping me to grow the channel so that I can offer more and more. I have big plans for this channel in 2026, but the numbers have to go up so I can spend more time on it, okay? Thank you. I really appreciate it. See you guys soon. All right. So next we have Sagittarius, the Archer. Let's see what we got for our friend Sagittarius. Sagittarius, at the very beginning of the video, the first 5 minutes of the introduction, before I start doing the first sign, I did a little ritual, a 2-minute ritual to connect. If you want to do it, stop the video, go at the beginning, do the ritual with the little flame, and then come back here again, okay? It's very important. A lot of people like it. The messages are really good, and it allows you to connect better, okay? It's like a psychic connection. We're good? We're good. Then come back here and watch your segment, okay? All right, so last 3 months. Last 3 months, good, really good. All right, so something ended completely. You know exactly what you want to do. You know exactly how to get it. You're in control of the situation, okay? You feel victorious. You feel as if reborn. And you've made up your mind. So something ends completely. It could be a relationship. It could be a way of thinking. It could be a job. It could be something, or you might be traveling. This is the card of ending or the card of travel. So it could be either or, okay? Now, but you feel really good. So these are really two really good cards. We got victory and we got knowing what you want. Now, let's start from January. Okay, so in January, you know with the Seven of Pentacles that your project or idea or goal or target, it will take a long time to achieve. But you're willing to do the work. You know that it's not going to happen overnight, but you're willing to do the work despite what everybody else is telling you, despite everything pointing, no, it's not going to work, this is never going to happen, you might as well forget it. No, you say, no, I know that this is going to work. I just need to stay on target. I need to have a clear goal in mind. It's going to work. In February, you're going to have either a sudden disappointment or an eureka moment. Perhaps you're going to get an idea all of a sudden, the spur of the moment. You're going to get up in the morning, you're going to say, I know what to do. I know what to do. I'm going to get it done. A sudden moment, okay? In March, you're going to make a very important decision. I don't know about what yet, but you're ready. The Nine of Wands, that's Sagittarius, and you're ready to take flight. You're not giving up. So this project of yours, this goal, this target, whatever you want to call it, in which you will decide in January, clear mind, 100%, you're not giving up. You want victory, okay? You know that it's going to take some time. However, in February, you're going to have an idea where it might accelerate things a great deal. So you're going to know what to do. So in March, you're going to act upon it and you're going to decide, yes, I know what to do, and you're going to start getting things moving. This is the Nine of Wands, not only Sagittarius, but it's also one wand away from success, from getting what you want, okay? So now in May, is this what you want? So we have a Leo here and we have one wand. So I just told you, you need one extra wand to get what you want. So is this what you want? Your choice. But according to what I see here, it looks like that's your target. And here you're not giving up. And they have the wand that you're looking for. They have a really nice wand, as a matter of fact. There you go. Now, in June, it's a brand new life, brand new beginning, very fortunate, very lucky. The stars shine upon you. Very fortunate new beginning. And this is going to last a very long time, this cycle. Now, in July, you are trying to manifest, but you're smiling. You're smiling, which means you're winning, meaning you are able to manifest. This year, you have other people that might be asking you out or, whatever, wanting something to do with you. But you know what you want. And you know that you are a good manifester, okay? In August, you have the price. So all of this culminated in this. So you knew that you were going to manifest it, and there it is, soulmates. There might be a difference in age between you guys. Absolutely. However, you are going to get your price in August. In September, be careful because there might be someone approaching you, making you an offer. This could be a job offer. This could be a partnership offer, an investment offer. This person is hiding something from you, and the only intention they have is to take your money, nothing else. In October, you're going to feel down the drain. What happened? You're going to have a very low month, meaning all of a sudden your past, your fears, your what do you call it? Yeah, fears, or you're going to be overwhelmed with negativity. Be careful because this is dangerous, okay? In November, everything is going to disappear. You are going to be very, very, very happy. So you're probably missing someone, or you perhaps be careful. I'm going to say this again. Do not make the mistake to invest money or buy something here because you're going to cry. And perhaps, I hope not, but perhaps that's exactly what happened. You made a decision without thinking, and now you lost a lot of money or whatever it is. Because I don't see any reason, because look, if we take these two cards away, you got happiness here. But in September, it looks like you're buying or selling something or investing money. You're gonna get really, really, really taken. And then you're gonna cry. So be careful. Now, is this destiny? Of course not. This is only what is in the energy. It's warning you ahead of time. Be careful. December. December, you're gonna feel like in full control of your life. You're finally gonna feel like you win. You have what you want. You're gonna feel stable. You're gonna feel that you can tell other people how life works. You're finally gonna understand the secret of life, what's important in life. And in December, you look almost like Santa Claus here. You are going to tell other people, look, this is how I did it. Do you want to become successful? This is how I did it. You're going to be teaching other people. So you're literally going to teach other people 1 year from now. You're going to be teaching other people what love is, what success is, how the universe works, how the law of attraction works, etc., etc., etc. Congratulations. Now, signs you might be dealing with. So starting from here, we have Leo, Aquarius, Cancer. This is Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, you, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. This is Capricorn, Gemini, and Cancer. Those are the signs on the table, okay? Now, we're going to pull 3 final cards to see if there is any final message that we might have missed. Then we're going to pull a love message and then a yes or no coin, okay? Be careful here, okay? 1, 2, and 3. All right. Right now, you're not very happy, okay? You're missing someone from the past. Not very happy at all. You're confused. You don't know what to do right now, okay? So be careful. Make your choices, because you, on the outside, you look like a queen. On the inside, your heart is crying. At night, you're going to sleep crying, and you're very confused about what to do. You already know what to do, so get it done. All right. Now, and a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. Express your love. No, do not be afraid to express your love. If you love someone, say it. Don't be afraid of it. New love. So you're going to start either a new love, meaning a new person, or you're going to renew a love. Most likely a new love. A new person has steered your romantic feelings. So perhaps you have a new love interest, okay? All right. Think of your question. The answer is yes. There you have it. Okay, Saj, that was your reading. I hope you liked it. I hope it made sense. Now, if you wish to get instead a personal reading, because this is general, the address is at the bottom left, setteachings.org. And would you do me a little favor? Would you mind clicking on this button here if you haven't already? It's totally free to you, but it really helps the channel, okay? Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. See you guys soon. All right, we are now going to do Jesus, 2+ hours of speaking, not stop. All right, we're now going to do Cancer. Cancer. See what we got for Cancer. Cancer, if you go at the very beginning of this video, the first 5 minutes was introductory, and that is, there is a little exercise there, connecting with the little flame. I would recommend you do it because people are reporting a lot of success being able to connect and get a message, okay? So, if you want, pause the video, go at the beginning, do the little ritual. It's about 1.5 minutes, then come back here, okay? All right. Cancer. All right, Cancer. So welcome back. So the last 3 months, at the end of 2025, you had a lot of ups and downs. The number one recommendation is you need to get some rest. You've just been working too hard, not sleeping enough, burning the candle on both ends. We know you're missing someone from the past, even though you decided not to go back, you miss them, let's be honest. Cancer is the kind of sign that once someone walks away, or once they walk away, they're not coming back. Even if they suffer, even if their heart hurts like crazy, Cancer has too much pride for that. It's probably the only sign that is like that. And why? Because Cancer gives a relationship. When Cancer falls in love, Cancer gives everything. Cancer is already dreaming of the little house in the, in the prairies with the kids running around and the dog and grandmother by the fireplace. I mean, that's Cancer. The hobbies, the crafts, the paintings, and, Cancer is a really dedicated family individual. But God forbid if they get disappointed. In other words, if their commitment and their total, what do you call it? Trust? No. Commitment, total commitment is misunderstood or not appreciated. God help you, because once they walk away or you walk away from them, you ain't coming back. Even if they're going to suffer for the rest of their life because they miss you, they're not coming back. Be careful, okay? Don't waste something so precious if you're going out with a Cancer, because they are irreplaceable. I had 2 relationships with Cancer. They are irreplaceable, okay? All right. All right. Cancer. January. Wish fulfillment. So in January, see, you asked for help from above and it's coming back to you. So in January, this month here, January, you're going to be very, very, very happy. Whatever you wish for is coming to you big time. You're going to be on fire, literally speaking. Is this a person you're wishing for? Is this a relationship to come back? We'll find out. In March, be careful in March, because there is someone around you who has bad intentions. There is someone very jealous of you. Or be careful, don't get addicted to anything. This could be drinking, this could be drugs, this could be gambling, this could be even sex. As if I, for the life of me, do not understand how can that be a bad thing. I mean, there are people getting treated for that. Are you kidding me? The more, the better. That's not a sickness. Are you joking? I can't believe it. Anyways, there's some kind of an addiction here that you might want to. Is it gambling? Yeah, Seth says gambling. Like lottery tickets. You just keep on buying lottery tickets. Be careful, okay? All right. So, April. In April, you're going to feel really, really good. You might have something to do with a Leo here, because we have Leo and Leo here. Here we have a Sag, but Capricorn and Aquarius. But regardless, in coming April, you're going to feel in control. You're going to feel, but you're waiting for something or somebody. Let's see what you're waiting. Okay, so you're going to be alone for a little while. Perhaps you're waiting for a job. You're waiting to be transferred or something positive, because in May, finances are going to go up for you, and you're going to feel really relaxed. In other words, here you're waiting, but here you're really relaxed, and you're going to think to yourself, I made it. I did it. I work hard. I did the overtime. I went I gave everything, and now you're going to get rewarded. So expect a promotion, expect pay increase quite a bit, expect more responsibilities, but a lot more money. Also, if you guys were thinking or wishing to get pregnant, that is the month when you're going to get pregnant. At the same time, if you don't want to get pregnant, be very careful in May, because you're very receptive. You're very, what do you call it? You get pregnant really, really easy. Coming June, ouch, be careful. In June, there's going to be a big disappointment, unfortunately. Now, let me clarify something. This is not a must. This is not destiny. This is nothing more than a warning. So don't get pissed or fight with anyone in May because you're going to be disappointed in June, okay? Just be careful, all right? And there's something to do with the heart, family, relationship, sister, brothers, friends, whatever. Someone will let you down, okay? July. In July, yeah, you're going to pull the swords in, so you're going to have some kind of an argument, it looks like, a big argument. And that's going to last about a month, and it's going to hurt. But in July, you're going to decide, you know what? I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue. So let's see what you're going to do in August. In August, you're going to buy or sell. It's going to be real estate or divorce, finished, concluded, investment. But it's going to be a fair, this is positive, okay? So to me, it's more real estate investment, buying, selling, remodeling. If someone owes you money, they will pay you, okay? That's in August, all right? Now, in September, you have a beautiful love offer, finally. So you got to wait until September to get the love offer that you wanted. Now, this is a white horse, so beautiful. It doesn't get any better than this. This person is honest, sincere. They mean what they say, and they say what they mean. So totally safe here, okay? Now, October, be careful. Do not spook them away. You are treating this person same as before, meaning you are cautious because you got hurt once before or twice, and now you're approaching this. Well, first you have to prove yourself. Well, you got to remember one thing, my dear Cancer. They got nothing to do with your ex. If your ex took advantage of you, whatever, if your ex hurt you, your perception of hurt, your perception of getting hurt, that doesn't mean that this person is the same. I can tell you this person is totally sincere, 100% honest. And I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. But you are going to kind of push him away, or, you know, I got hurt, it's too soon. Don't do this, don't do that, warning them. Don't do that because they got nothing to do with it, okay? In November, you're going to receive very sudden positive news. And this is going to make you very, very happy. I don't know about what. And in December, wow, victory. So in December, you're going to get what you want. I believe this person is very good for you. I can feel that this person is very good for you. The only thing is, once you understand that this person is good for you, you're going to lower the sword, you're going to lower your guard, and they're going to come in so fast that it's going to take you, it's going to sweep off your feet, and you're going to be so happy, especially in the horizontal situation. You have no idea. December, the snow around your house is going to melt by itself, if you know what I mean, okay? You don't need no heating system in December in your house. If you live in a cold country, you don't need to turn the furnace or the heating system on because there's going to be enough heat coming in from inside, especially from the bedroom, that is going to melt the snow. The neighbors are going to wonder, what the hell, why is my snow melting? And little do they know what's going on in your house, okay? So there you have it, okay? All right, now, 3 final cards. Anything we missed? Already. Right now, you feel a little bit left out. You feel like you don't belong. You feel like abandoned. You really, really need to rest. Right here, see? You need to take a break, okay? And what else? So these are the most important things. You feel abandoned, so you feel lonely right now. However, what it is predominantly is your thinking. Because you're tired, you're not able to think positive, and that's making you believe that the problem is bigger than it really is. Do you understand? It's amplifying it. Now, this is the card, the Magician, is reminding you that you are in control of the situation. You can create whatever you want. This card is giving you a blank check. Create whatever you want. Don't forget. Signs you might be dealing with. We have Taurus, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces. Those are the main signs, okay? Now, love message. Chemistry. This person and you have an incredible chemistry together. There might be some difference in age. It's okay. Give this relationship a chance, okay? It's really good for you. Now, yes or no? Think of a question. The answer is no. All right? Okay, my dear friends, Cancer. So that was your reading. I hope you liked it. If you need a personal reading, the address is at the bottom left. Would you please click on this button if you haven't already? Subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful new year and a wonderful 2026. It's going to be really good. You're starting a little bit rough, but you're ending big time, okay? So think positive. And remember, the outer world is a mirror image of your inner world. Do not try and fix the outside. Fix the inside, the outside will change automatically. See you guys soon. Thank you. All right, so we are now Pisces. Let's see what we got. This is the yearly reading, so let's hope. Well, I wish you all the best. The best 2026 you can imagine. Let's see what the cards are going to say. And of course, this is a general reading, but this is a suggestion, only if you want to. If you go at the beginning of the video, meaning the introduction, there is a little ritual I do with a flame, and that is really helps. I mean, those of you who doing that is reporting success and a very good connection. And I'm surprised myself because I usually use that little ritual only for personal readings, but it seems to work for general reading as well. So if you want, go at the beginning, go through the little reading, the little ritual, and then come back here. Okay, Pisces? All right. So the cards are ready, and let's begin. The first three cards from the bottom is going to be the last 3 months or so. And then we're going to jump into 2026, 1 month at a time. So you're ending the year kind of hoping and kind of a little disappointed that you could not achieve everything you wanted. But it's not that bad, really. Something has ended. Not only the year has ended, but I think whether it's a job, a relationship, you're ending something for good, okay? So you're starting kind of clean slate, and you're communicating with your higher self. You're trying to invite higher vibes for 2026. January. You're now starting the year on a much higher, no pun intended, position. So you see, you're higher now than everybody else. The people around you are actually going to feel uncomfortable because you are on a different level. You talk different, you behave different, more class, calmer, in control of the situation. They say, what happened to you? How come you're coming out with us drinking every night or every Tuesday night? How come maybe you got promoted even? Maybe you're getting promoted. Maybe all of a sudden your friends at work, oh, what, you're going to be our manager now? Or, or you're going to pay raise. You're getting some kind of elevation of some kind, okay? And it has to do with material because we got wants. So it's probably money, position, you might be given an office instead of them working in a cubicle, etc., okay? You're going up, leveling up, okay? February. February, you're going to feel on top of the world. No pun intended again. But you're going to feel, wow, this is so good. So you're going to start manifesting even more, inviting, because you know how it works. Like attracts like. So when things are going good and you appreciate it, you get more of the same. In March, a disappointment. I'm sorry. In March, there's going to be a disappointment, most likely with a relationship, or a friendship or a family member is going to disappoint you. So I don't know what about, but let's find out. So March, April, wow. So this is going to set you back a couple of months, at least a couple of months. All of a sudden, here you were like, everything was going your way. All of a sudden, geez, I hope it's not related. I don't know. Maybe you got promoted and then the company shuts down. Wow. Something like that. Or perhaps it has to be with a relationship. So all of a sudden, you hit the bottom. Sorry about that. Darren, buddy,
Hey, Mark.
how are you? My apologies. My apologies. I forgot to turn the volume down. Anyways, we were saying this is going to set you back a couple of months. And, of course, this is a general reading and it's also not a must. It's not destiny. What it is warning. In other words, if there's something you know that is going sideways, don't wait until it goes sideways 100%. Do something beforehand. So it looks like you're going to be tired around April. And for good reason. Let's see what's going on in May. In May, you're going to be back in control again of finances and everything. So it looks like January, February is going to be really good, especially February. March, there's going to be a disappointment, and it's going to spill into April. And really, in April, most of the disappointment is gone, but you're going to be very tired. So you're going to need to look after yourself. You're going to need exercise, go out, eat well, and especially sleep well, okay? You're going to feel almost betrayed and say, geez, how did they do that? They promised this and then they changed their mind, or it could also be a relationship of some kind, okay? However, in April, you're going to be back in business again, okay? Back in control of the situation. So that's April. In May, you're going to be in control. In June, someone who walked away from you is going to want come back. They're going to get a hold of you and they're going to say, I miss you and this and that, and can you give us another chance? Okay, so Pisces, what are you going to do? You're going to ask help from above. Okay, the truth of the matter is you have feelings for this person. Are you going to allow them back? Let me see. No, you are not. You still have feelings for this person, but this person disappointed you big time. I don't know if this is them or this could be something else, but this person wants to come back after they hurt you. And you're going to ask for help from above. And the universe, your guardian angel, is going to give you some rest. First of all, you need some rest. So August and September going to be restoration for you, meaning you are going to recharge the batteries, so to speak, the batteries, okay? So you're going to be kind of lonely and alone, but you're going to be happy, okay? Now, October, be careful. October, be careful because there is a negative influence around you. This could very well be a addiction. Be careful, Pisces. Don't get into drinking. Don't get into taking pills. Don't get into gamble. It's almost as if you are pushing the envelope a little bit too much, okay, in October. In November, you're waiting for something or someone. And in December, okay, so you're not going to end, according to the cards, you're not going to end the year in a very positive way. In December, it looks like there is some people around you who are not going to like whatever you're doing or whomever you're waiting for. There is some kind of evil, no pun intended, but there is some kind of a negative force developing around you. Here you're really good. August, September, you're really good. But in October, it's almost as if you meet someone who pretends to be your friend, or pretends to be on your side, and you're going to lower your guard. I think you know what's going on. The problem is you're too sensitive and too nice and too polite to tell them somebody off. And you're going to allow it to happen. But in December, this is going to explode. I don't see exploding in the sense of you got to be careful, dangerous for your life or getting hurt, but they're really trying and sabotage you. They're trying to gain your friendship, but I believe they are actually sent by this person here. They are going to send someone to, like a spy, to see what's going on with you, to see if you still got any feelings. In other words, they're playing games and they are going to try and find out what you're all about. They don't have the courage to face you face to face, and they're going to send somebody. Perhaps it could be someone who's going to pretend that they want to have a relationship with you to see if you fall for it, and then they're going to report back to their friend. So be careful in the month of December, October, and March. April, you need to rest, and June, an ex of yours want to make a comeback, okay? So it's kind of a mix. There are some really good cards, and this is good, and so-so cards. So you're not going to get bored this year, that's for sure. But it looks like you're going to end the year having to be careful about who you speak of your personal affairs, okay? Just be careful, all right? Good. It's not the greatest reading ever, but I mean, it is what it is, okay? So, some ups and downs. 3 final cards to see if I missed anything. Looks like you're waiting for someone, you're going to travel, you're going to see someone, you're going to meet someone, perhaps overseas. Oh, that's really good. You know what? I usually don't do upside down cards. This is upside down, believe it or not. So things have been stuck until now. Things have been kind of stagnant. Well, you're gonna be moving very, very soon. Moving in the sense of you're gonna get unstuck very, very soon. And you got a celebration here, okay? So you're gonna celebrate something. So it looks like you're celebrating a promotion or something, but unfortunately soon after, perhaps the company closes. Think about it. That would suck, right? You get a promotion, you get a pay raise, and then the company says, oh, you know what? We're gonna close this branch. Really? I just got promoted. Well, sorry. Just be careful with that. Now, see if there is a love message for you guys. Healing family issues. So I can see that there are some disappointments here around March especially. It might be something to do with your family, okay? And here it says getting to know each other. So you might be meeting someone new, but I don't see you getting married, or I don't see you kind of, nothing major when it comes to relationship 2026, unfortunately. All right. Think of your question now. The answer is yes. There you have it, Pisces. I hope it spoke to you. I hope it made some sense. I know that, I like to give everyone good news. I mean, this is not bad news, but it is a mixed bag of good and bad, okay? So just be careful and don't spill your secrets, your personal things with people that you just met, okay? Just keep things for yourself, all right? Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Happy New Year. And finally, we are here with our friends Scorpio. Scorpio, I was going to say, before I start the reading, if you want, at the very beginning of this video, I have a little a ritual, kind of connect with a little flame. If you wish to connect better, just go back to the beginning, do the ritual, takes a minute and a half, then come back here and see your segment, okay? I get a lot of good reviews and reports and messages about, I thought, I do that always when I do personal readings to connect with my client. But in this case, I thought general reading is a different thing altogether. But based on what I see from your messages, it seems that it's working really good and you guys like it. So I would recommend you do it, but it's your choice. Then come back here, okay? In the meantime, we're ready to go here. So the last 3 months, you've been feeling really good, in control of the situation. It might have something to do with a fire sign, or it might have something to do with 2 fire signs. Be careful, because I can see 3 people here, okay? So this is the way you end in the year. You're either celebrating something good, or you have something to do with 2 fire signs. Okay, good. Now, let's start January. Another fire sign, another Leo here. Okay, so you're starting the year with an open heart, an open mind. In other words, you feel good. January, you're going to feel really good about things, okay? And you're waiting for something or someone. 2 people are leaving in February. This could be related, meaning, I don't know, mother and son, father and daughter, they're both leaving. Perhaps you had something to do with someone who had a child. Or this could be literally the 2 people that find out that you were dancing with 2 different people, and they both walk away from you. I don't know which of the 2, or this could be a disagreement of some kind, but expect someone to walk away in February, okay? All right. March. March is when you ask for help from above, and this is judgment, meaning you are going to be rewarded for the seeds that they have planted all along, okay? So, good or bad. April. In April, the person who walks away from you in February wants to come back. One of the 2 people that walk away from you in February wants to make a comeback. In May, you take control of the situation. You say, you know what in the hell is going on there? I am a Scorpio, I'm strong, I'm a creator, I'm a magician. I'm going to create what I want. So in May is when you take control of the situation. In June, you are in control of the situation and you feel very good. You feel very strong about it. You feel like, I know what I want and I know how to get it. In July, you have a sudden eureka moment. And now this could be good or bad. We don't know yet. The next card will determine whether this is good or bad. But you're going to be a sudden illumination. Like you're going to get up in the morning and say, whoa, I know what to do. I've been looking for a solution. I know what to do. In August, you're going to feel so good, it's not even funny. You're going to be in full control of the situation. You're truly going to step up, not 1 step, but 10 steps. You're going to feel in total control, respected. You're going to finally know peace. You're going to finally know what peace is. I feel good for you. I feel really good about this. Something is going to click in July, and you're going to all of a sudden, bang, you know what to do. 100%. Beautiful. September. In September, you're going to have a beautiful love offer. You see, once you calm down and once you believe in yourself and once once you calm down and you find peace within, then love comes by itself. And this Scorpio is really, really good. Like white horse, honest, sincere, 100%. In October, long-term project. So you are going to change your mindset of wanting everything now, now, now. You're going to understand and accept that not everybody is fast like you and people need time, and you're going to understand to respect. You're going to allow for time. You're not going to want, no, we got to do it now. We got to do it now. So you're going to slow down, which is actually good for you as well. In November, $1 million. You're going to feel so good it's not even funny. Money is going to come in and you're going to feel very powerful. In December, you're counting your money, you're investing your money. Money is coming in. You will find new sources of income. You're probably going to have 2 or 3 streams of income. So it's really, really, really good. So prepare for a really good economic times. The end of the year is going to be fantastic for you. I mean, it's not going to be explosive, but you're going to be very, very, very happy financially. And September, you're going to receive a beautiful love offer, very, very sincere, because you finally clicked and you realized that you are the creator of your own life. So you're going to be in full control of your own life. Gorgeous. Signs you might be dealing with. We have yourself, we have Sag, we have Cancer, Leo, Aries, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's see if I forgot anything. Oof. Wow, 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 wow. You're going to be so happy, Scorpio. The Sun is the most beautiful card in the deck. It's like an explosion of joy. You're going to be happily married like you won't even believe it. Gorgeous family. Achievement, achievement, achievement. This is your best year yet. This is your best year yet. Are you kidding me? Love message. Release your ex. Let go of your exes. These people don't belong with you. Just release them. You're going to find somebody new. A beautiful person right here. Make the effort. Make the effort. Yes, release your exes, okay? Finally, yes or no coin. I don't mean to rush you guys, but this video is 3 hours long. So I'm just talking a little bit faster than usual. I hope you don't mind. Think of your question. The answer is no. All right, Scorpio. So this is it. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it interesting. And if you need anything personal, the address is at the bottom left. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. I would really appreciate it. So we help the channel to grow so that I can offer more and more. God bless you. Have a beautiful 2026. See you soon.